All right, the day of love has come and gone. February 14th, that yearly opportunity to show the sweetheart in your life that you love them with things like chocolates and flowers, maybe a nice night out.
Yeah, but what about balancing the checkbook together? Does that sound like fun?
Romantic? No.
It might not sound like the most romantic thing to do, but it's very crucial in creating a good relationship between you and your spouse.
Nicole Middendorf is the CEO at Prosper Wealth Financial. She has some advice on how couples can talk about money, and she joins us now. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Welcome to our show once again. I love the first thing that we're starting with is whether you and your partner should have a joint account or a joint account and separate accounts, because even this issue can be a confrontational one in families.
Right. It's important that you each have your own account, that you each have your own money that you're spending, that you're in control over. But it's also smart to have one joint account together. And you can either pick a dollar amount or pick a percentage that you each are contributing towards that. And then that account is what pays for your mortgage, the light, the heat, the kids' expenses, if you go out to dinner. So what you want to prevent is this awkwardness. Like, even couples that are married or have been married for a while, it's like, where's this money coming from? And the more you can communicate or set up systems for yourself, the better off you're going to be in the healthier relationship you're going to have with each other, let alone with yourself and your money.
I guess the counterpoint to that would be, why, if you just had one account, then you wouldn't have to.
You sure can do that.
Right?
You sure can have one account, but some people don't do very well with that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get the argument for having the separate accounts. So, and on that note, the idea of setting aside a certain spending limit where there's a trigger that has to go off where you go, all right, I'm going to spend $300. I better run that by.
Exactly.
Better make sure.
Exactly.
Is that something we should be doing?
Because many days I joke, I feel like more like a marriage therapist than a wealth advisor, because people are sitting in my office and then they're pointing their finger at their significant other. Bottom line, we all spend a lot of money. We just spend money on different things. And so if you're going to go out and buy that set of golf clubs and, she is going to spend a day with her girlfriends and you're going to spend a certain amount, I would encourage you to have an amount that you have agreed upon that you can go spend without having to ask for permission from your significant other. Because otherwise what happens is, well, you just bought a new set of golf clubs. Well, I'm going to go have a day with a spa. And then you're spending more money and you're adding this competition to it. And that's not a healthy place to be. And so find that dollar amount that fits within your budget, $100, $1,000, whatever it is, so that women particularly, have this sense of guilt about money. And so if you have that dollar amount, you can go out and buy that pair of shoes and you don't have to go home and he's like, well, how much did you spend? Like, what did you buy? Or vice versa.
I feel like in my household, we don't have separate accounts. We just have the joint account. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how many Amazon packages are coming? Like, what are you buying? You know what I mean? And I start to get that angsty because I'm trying to save and he's still buying. And it may be things for the house, but it still creates that accusatory, right? Like,
you guys
what
should
are
go on
you
a
doing?
money
You're
date.
doing. I know. So let's talk about that. You
Yes.
recommend a money date.
Absolutely. Have a money date. And maybe it needs to be in a public place. But the concept behind it.
Seriously, that's a pretty good point.
And the concept behind it is that you're sitting down at least once a month, and that can be with yourselves. It could be with your financial advisor first to help you get started, but it's having a conversation, because we're all so busy, right?
Yeah.
And usually what happens is one person is spending more time with the day-to-day finances and paying the bills and managing that, and usually one person's more focused on the long term. And it's important that you come together and talk to each other about money. And so that's where your money date, you can cover anything from your cell phone bill to retirement to what should we do with the kids for the holidays or their birthdays or kids' camps or expenses, just all insurance, you name it. The conversations that you can have are endless. The point is that you're having a conversation about money.
Do you recommend that like every month?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Yes, once a month. And you can, I'm single, you can do this with yourself. So the first of every month, it's sitting down and saying, okay, where am I at? What things should I be looking at? Because otherwise we're just living unconsciously and we're just going about our day.
Yeah.
And so one month could be your credit. You could run your credit report. One month could be your looking at your insurance, or how many times do you have all these auto pay things that you sign up for? When do you actually sit down and look at where's all this money going, or retirement, or whatever it is?
You say that it's also a good opportunity to like have your vision board, right? So you and your partner can be on the same idea idea of where you're going.
Yes,
with
yes.
your money.
Because what I find it comical, but it's not, when I'll sit down with a husband and wife and say, okay, so when do you want to retire? And she's like 50 and he's like 70. Like, there's a big difference in what so you need to first figure out what is your vision, what is your goal, what do you want, and then in a relationship, what's the significant other want, and that you're on the same page. You know, one idea may be that one person may think that spring break is going to be going to Florida, and the other person may be like, no, I want to go to Australia. Those are two different completely situations and financial needs, and so it's important to be on the same page with anything.
All right, tell us about the cards.
Yes.
The Love and Money cards.
Yes. So these came
And again,
from.
do it in a public place.
So these came from a client of mine. A couple said, "Do you realize you saved our marriage?" And so that's where I came out with these cards to help people help facilitate this conversation about money. So, random question. You ready?
Yeah.
If you won $1 million, what would you do with your winnings?
I'd probably seek the help of a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Smart.
Because I think a lot of people would say, oh, like pay off all the bills, but maybe that's not the best thing to do. Maybe you can make more money if you invest it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd call a lawyer.
What would you do?
I would finish a project that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
So, but every person, I mean, calling a financial advisor, getting some advice, how does this fit with your plan,
Yeah.
is absolutely the right answer.
Okay, what's
Okay, you
next?
ready?
Yeah.
How did your family discuss or handle money matters when you were growing up?
Lots of yelling.
Yeah, I was going to say not very well.
And so that's really what determines your money memories.
Right.
And so that's what you bring into that relationship. And so that's where it's so important to look at how were you raised about money and how are you now talking about money and thinking about money with your significant other?
You don't think that it's a hard thing, but we talk about it with our kids all the time. And I sometimes wonder if talking about it too much is the right thing or the wrong thing to do about it. The whole allowance versus, you know, how much you're spending and saving and gifting and all of that. I mean, it is something that you really do have to think about because you're right. The conversations we're having now with our kids impact the kids growing up the same as my parents' conversations about money have impacted me.
Right. And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like for years, no one talked about money. Now they're finally talking about money. And finally, I wanted this when my son was going into kindergarten, but now it is going to be required for those going into 9th grade in the state of Minnesota, one personal finance class.
Yeah,
they
it
have
is
to
so
have
smart.
that to graduate.
It is. So. Well, Nicole, good to see you. Thanks for
Yes,
stopping
yes,
by.
thank you.
You and your sweetheart can read Nicole's book, Who Pays? It's all about navigating love and money. Posted a link to buy a copy on MinnesotaLive.com.